Hey everyone, and welcome back to BeamNG.drive. We are here on Johnson Valley, doing the rest of the missions. I think today, I'm actually forgetting what it's called, but we have another scramble. We're doing the one with the Piccolina, I forget what it's called too, the truck. Either way, let's get into this thing, and get over to the mission, if it would start. There we go. This is just a little Moonhawk that I built for fun. It'll be in my configuration pack eventually. The Stembucko, that's what it's called. The new truck is the Stembucko, I think. And I've been driving around in it all week, trying to get used to how it handles for this mission. Mojave Mosey, that's it. Not the name of the other one. Collect all the markers before the time runs out. Collect 7, 13, 17. Use at most 0 recoveries and the proposed vehicle. I believe the estimated time for this is like 40 minutes. Okay, here we are. As a new recruit for the local emergency response team, you must pass a vehicle training exercise. Traverse the area in search of the markers. Be careful when you advance through the larger rocks. The fire truck may be powerful, but it is also very heavy. Good luck and watch out. The game mode is time survival. Try to collect as many markers as you can. You have 45 minutes and then recover 3 times. Being me, I'm going to try and recover not at all. I'm also going to forget the recording as usual, so I'm going to restart, hit F2, and I think I'm messing that up. Hold on, I'm gonna quickly... I can't add that either. Alright, so... I think it said saved. I hate doing the replays when there's no box in the corner, and I'm trying to do this quickly. Okay. Alt. F2, when I hit start, recording new replay, cool. And then, I still messed up the beginning, but whatever. I'm also going to quickly inflate the tires a bit more, as you can see with the little thing on the dash. Because that way, I should be able to go a little bit faster. I'm also using a camera mod for a better first person like driver camera. If I remember, I will put a link to it. I may have practiced driving this thing, but I didn't practice the scenario. I have no idea where I'm going. And this thing is super slow. I just hope the recording worked properly. I try to line it up so I can use when the turn signals, the taillights turn off in the very beginning to line up the replays, but it doesn't always work how I planned. I think for this one I have to veer right a little bit and then I'll cut back and go all the way that way. But hopefully all my practice over the week in this thing will have helped. I just have to be very careful of it bouncing, and then, like I said, try to keep the tires more inflated on the more solid ground so I can have a higher top speed. That's what I meant for bouncing there. Just try to keep that to a minimum so that it doesn't destroy the suspension. I should have known that was at the gas station. I just should have just taken the road. So I'm going to cut over to the road and head up the road. in the middle of the gas station. I should have paid a little bit more attention. But, oh well. There we go. And now I'm going to go this way, around the fence, and just kind of stick around the perimeter of the map. Hopefully that works decently. And along here you can kind of tell what I mean about the extra speed if you've driven this thing before. Could probably use a little bit more air pressure, but I'd like to keep a little bit of grip as well. Especially through the sand. But then again, in this, I'm not sure how much better it would be with lower pressure in the sand. I haven't actually tried that. I know in real life, if you're in sand and dirt and stuff, you want a little bit less, but either way. I'll get around to testing that in this at some point. Full throttle through here, and we're only going 45. It's so slow. And we're slowing down again. And then this corner, every time I take it in something else, I end up cutting the corner because I forget it's there and don't slow down. And just fly right over it. And this is an awesome little truck. They could have done better on the intake manifold on the diesel 6-cylinder. I haven't checked out the air-cooled one too much. But the diesel, there's a couple issues on the truck, but otherwise, this truck is great. It's probably the one vehicle in the last update that I've spent the most time driving and just playing around with and trying to perfect my own version. There's just so much you can do with it. The new Argo thingy, the Wydra or whatever it's called in this, it perfectly fits on the back. You can use it to launch the 8x8 into the water. You can make it into a little trial truck. Tons of stuff. Oh, there is one right there. I completely found this one by accident. I thought it was over closer to the other one. Alright, let's get back to the road. Without stalling. And get over to that one. I think that's the next closest one. I'm just trying to figure out a road. I think I have to go back over this way. Trying to get on some firmer ground too. There we go, this is decent. I've never gone this far out. Oh! Yeah, see? Okay, so that's one recovery. And it recovers at the last checkpoint. Of course it does. So what I was thinking was, there's a fence that goes along there, and I've never gone that far out of the map. I think there might be a gate somewhere. I've seen pictures of a gate somewhere. But I don't know where to go for that one. So I'm gonna kind of go back over here, find the fence, try to not run into it. And then just run along it and hopefully figure out where to go. Oh my goodness, as I run into the fence again. Okay, I'll recover after I get it, if I can. This thing's a beast, it should be fine. Other than it wants to go right now. So I'm gonna follow the fence, try to figure this out in a broken stem bucko. That could be the gate up there, kinda above the truck, but I don't know. And right now it wants to go so slow in third. Okay, there is a gate. I did not know. 400 polygons next 8 miles. So is that to like explain quality drop? Because if there's only 400 polygons for the next 8 miles, that must be pretty flat. And this thing's broken, so I'm gonna be stuck going like really slow. It's already stubby, and now it's even stubbier. Stubbier, more stubby, I don't know. English. I can't let go of left or it just goes right. Looks like the dash is clipping through clipping through the gauges now and everything. Alright. There we go. I'm gonna recover again, just because the front is so messed up. And I'm going to bring the tire pressure back up, which is something I forgot to do after recovering last time. Let me click on it. I guess I gotta stop. Come on. There we go. More tire pressure around 30 psi, I think. And let's get back and try and find that gate again. We are about 14 minutes in. 33 left to go on the, wait, watch for the fence! We're almost 20 minutes in, or no, 15 minutes into the actual, scenario, so... Let's see how well the rest goes. The gate is over here. I have one more recovery to use. See, I've even driven along the fence before and I didn't notice the gate, so I must have just been looking this way when I went past it. Now, I could get that close one that's on the hill, but I feel like avoiding the hill might be the best bet at the moment. I also probably should have got that one when I was over there, but I'll see if I can come back to it. If I have to in the future, I'll come back to this mission. Excuse me. But as I said before, since the ones on this map seem to be so long, I'm more or less just checking them out in their own specific videos. Switching to low gear. Or low range, I guess. Alright, I'm now going to back down and get those two that are over there. And to be completely honest, I actually like the air-cooled gas inline six for off-roading in this more than I do the diesel. Because there's no turbo lag. It does overheat a bit, and it does have an overall lack of torque, but especially in like a trial truck kind of thing, it is so much nicer. So going to cut all the way over here, grab those, because they're way over there. Which I think I want to go this way for primarily. This truck also handles a lot better than it should. It's pretty obvious when it's gonna roll, and it rolls when you'd expect it to, but then again, when you're on flat ground, it just kind of goes. It's great. If that makes any sense. Like, it doesn't understeer too much. It doesn't really oversteer. It just does what you want it to. I'm gonna cut over here a little bit and get this one. Depending on how far it is. It seems pretty faded now, so it should be close. Yep, right there. I had a feeling I should have taken that other road, but overall this one was probably faster. I can't tell if there's one on top of there, so I'm just gonna keep going around and then kind of work my way inwards. I might want to work my way back to that one road over there. Oops, I switched into low instead of the differentials. Yeah, I'm gonna go over here a little bit and then double back, unfortunately. I think that's the other road there, so I'll just cut across here. Like so. And power our way to the next one. Probably going to be a minute or two based on how slow this is, but we'll get there. There we go, there's that one. I can probably grab those two over there when I go back to the mountain. I want to grab the ones way over there first. So I'm going to try and make my way over there as fast as I can. And yeah. Hopefully I'm not like way off the best route that's actually the best to take. Because like I said in the beginning, I have no idea where I'm actually going for this one. With the rock crawling one, I just kind of worked my way around the mountain in a circle, like I'm doing right now. And it went pretty well, so I can't see why it wouldn't work well with this one. I'm just trying to keep my speed up as much as I can. I need more boost. 12 PSI is not enough. Not for a diesel. This can handle so much more, I bet. I could cut across and grab that one, because it doesn't look like there's any more on this specific road. Just knowing what little I can remember about the map at the moment. I'm gonna try go this way, not go too fast and get air off the dunes. Actually, if I go down here a little bit, it's flatter. There we go. This one's just off of the road, too bouncy. There we go. And then, work my way this way. Probably going to have a lower top speed on this road than the other one over there. But, watch for the bumps. But, this one's more direct, I think. And we would have missed that other one. Okay, this shouldn't be too bad from here on out. But I'm still trying to do what I can to actually watch the road. I'm also used to coming around this the other way. Ooh, hopefully that didn't mess up the alignment too much. I'll look in a moment. But even there's a good example of just how tough this truck is. There's vehicles in this that, like the Hopper, the front axle would have been out of alignment, the steering would have been crooked, basically everything that took the impact of that would have been messed up. But I bet this thing, when I actually go look in a moment, especially with all the bushes, it should be pretty much fine. And I should have known this one would have been at the farm. Yeah, it seems to want to go right a little bit now, but I'm not surprised, and it's not nearly as bad as before. Oh yeah, just a little bit of camber issues. Maybe a bit of toe out, but it should be fine. Alright, I'm going to jump on the road, just for the extra little speed, and then go get the ones in the middle, I guess. I'll probably get the one that looks like it's in the camp first, come around to the left, get those three, and then work my way around and up. And hopefully that's not going to take too long, but you never know. While I'm at it, what was I going to ask? I don't remember now. The truck. Anyone else enjoy the truck? And like the map and stuff? What else have you done with the truck? I've made an adventure version, I've made like a daily driver kind of thing, I've made a like dedicated trial truck. What has everyone else done with it? Aside from, you know, crashing it, because that's all anyone ever seems to do in this with everything. Okay, where did that one marker go? I must be close because it disappeared. Unless it's that one way over there that I'm thinking of. Nope, it's over there by the start line, I think. Or the entrance to the track. I really wish they didn't fade out as you get close to them. Because I'm going to watch it and it's going to fade out. And I'm going to lose it again. And it is gone. But it's over here. Alright, so we've got that one. I really should have got that one earlier that's over there. I'll get it after. I feel like it might be best to just go this way at this point. Because that one's nice and close, and I kinda know the path this way. Like the road itself. There's no way this is gonna have enough speed for the jump. And I'd probably just end up jumping over it anyways if I tried that. And we only have one more recovery, so I want to make it last. So I'll just kind of slow down. And carefully do that. Here we go. My tire pressure's still up, right? Yes, okay. Continue this way, I guess. Turn right here towards that marker and just circle around until we have to go up the mountain. Another reason I left that one way over there to the end is because it's, at least in my opinion, easier to climb the mountain from that direction than it is this direction. I think I'm going the right way. If I remember correctly, it gets quite bouncy up here, but it shouldn't be too bad. I'm pretty much at the end of my typical recording time, and we've still got 20 minutes left of this scenario. Which is actually pretty good. Because if there's still 20 minutes left, I don't know how much more difficult it's going to get, to be honest. However, it shouldn't be too horrible. Because there isn't, it looks like there isn't too much on the harder mountain, because that one's harder to climb than that one. But I do still have to go all the way around it again. Which I definitely could have chosen a better route to go. But, oh well. That's perfectly fine with me. And technically, having it in... oh no! Too bouncy. Technically, having it in 4-wheel drive with the lockers could slow me down and cause more wear on the system, but... one, the wear on the system part isn't really relevant in this, and two, I need the extra grip. That way, as long as there's a wheel on the ground, I'm being pushed forwards. So yeah, I think we just keep going around. If I was in a rock buggy or my hopper, I would just go straight up that way, but I don't want to risk it in this, so I'm going to try and get as close as I can before going up the mountain. And try to keep these bounces to a minimum. I'll just go this way. Road's going too far away now. Oh, there's a road here. Interesting. I did not know that. I guess I'll try and follow this one. Avoid the rocks. And go up here as fast as I can. Trying to keep the boost pressure up. Low gear. Don't stall. Stay in third, but don't stall. There we go. I was worried switching to third would bog it down too much, but it seems okay. If I take a smooth line across here, we should be okay. Like so. Uh-oh, which way to go? I'm going this way. And now I'm going this way. Making my own path. And this is also when I should be dropping tire pressure, but again, I want the little bit of extra speed it's going to give me, so if I have to drop the tire pressure, I will. But I really don't want to. It'll take up too much time. Especially with it not being a hotkey, you have to use that little thingy on the dashboard, and it's a pain in the butt to click on. Actually, here I might end up needing it. Ooh, I stalled! Come on, get the boost back up. Okay, yep. I am going to quickly drop the tire pressure again. Down to about 10 psi all the way around. And hopefully that'll give me a bit more grip for actually crawling up here. Just like so. That's one reason I like this truck so much, is it finally has pretty much everything I've been asking for in a crawler. Aside from being able to choose separately between front and... I could have gone that way. I could have taken the path, but whatever. But either way, aside from being able to switch in between front and rear drive independently, this has everything I want. Like, this thing's amazing. Okay, I should have went more right. Just trying not to get high centered or rip anything off. These ones around the mountain are going to eat up all the rest of the time. The next time I try this, I might actually start with the ones on the mountain and then go around the outside. But I don't really know what the best route is. Anyone that's done this, what did you do to do it? Like, how did you go around and collect them and so on? Don't be stuck, come on. I've gotten out of worse things. It's so low. Even these tires are only 33s. So any rock seems so big. Alright, I'm going to come back down here. I don't know if I should stay on the mountain or not, but I'm gonna go down here, get that one that's off to the side. Hopefully not do some barrel rolls. And I should also re-inflate the tires. Keeping the tires inflated also helps keep a higher center of gravity, so I'm going to do that really quickly. Not center of gravity, but a higher... yeah, you know what I mean. Clearance. Higher clearance in the middle. It does do a higher center of gravity, but that's a bad thing. So, let's just try and quickly get around back to the other ones. This way is extremely bouncy, but if I go just off to the side, I should be able to avoid some of them. Just like so. I'd rather go through the bushes than roll. Except it seems like the bushes messed up the alignment. That's another thing I really don't like about this, is the bushes seem way too strong. You drive through a bush and it'll completely rip your door off. Like, that's not how bushes work. Like, sure, if you've got some loose paneling, it can rip that off, but it's not gonna blatantly dent your door halfway into the car. Oh no. And then rip stuff off, like bumpers and stuff. It's annoying. Like, I guess if you hit the middle of a big bush, it could mess up your alignment, but still. Just complaining about random stuff. I should have got this one long ago, but now I know that. Curve around this way. And there's just these two over here that are left, finally. And 11.5 minutes to get them, so I think I'm going to manage this one okay. If it weren't for hitting the fence twice, I also wouldn't have used any recoveries, which would have been really nice, but it's so hard to see that fence. I'm always looking so far ahead that by the time I saw the fence, I was running into it. Just between draw distance and it being a little wire fence on a sandy white background, it was a pain in the butt. And normally I would take the road or a proper path, but I'm not sure if there's one that goes exactly to where I need it to. So, I figured at the moment this way might be a little bit quicker. And then I can just kind of hop over the mountain or quickly around it again. Come on, little truck, keep going. It's the little van that could. Okay. Go slightly left. Try not get stuck. And I really hope they add a winch to this, like a usable winch that you can actually use to get unstuck or pull other cars and stuff, because that would be really useful in so many situations. Maybe use one of those, what's it called? I can't remember what it's called, but it's like a shovel, or a round-nosed spade, or whatever it's called. Flat-nosed. Or round-nosed. It's like that, but the shovel-y part is towards the handle, I'll say. And instead of the handle, it's just a hook. And what you do is you attach your winch line to that. And then as you pull it, it actually digs itself deeper into the ground, so that it's a nice little anchor point. If they were to do something kinda like spin tires, winch-wise, but make it so that you can attach to trees, and then if you're not attaching to a tree, it puts that little like spade thing in the ground, that'd be pretty cool. Ooh, I need lower tire pressure, but it might just get up here. Nope. Okay. Lower the... Whoa, it went max tire pressure. That's one thing I mean about it being really annoying with this thing, is if the mouse slides off like that while it's going, it doesn't stop. It acts like a switch. But now that it's back low, we should be able to just crawl up it. There we go. But yeah, it was at max tire pressure there, so no wonder it didn't want to go up. I just have to carefully make my way up to that last one, so I'm going to do that. And if I think of anything to say, I'll say it, but I've just been kinda rambling this whole time to make it less boring. I don't like hearing myself talk. I'm sure other people don't really like it either, so. No, don't get stuck now. There we go. Just needed to shove over a little bit onto a bit of a better line. Which is exactly what I'm doing here. Except for that little rock. And the other one's already faded away, so it should be right in front of me. Yep, right there on the racetrack. Really? Okay. And we have about 6 minutes to spare, which isn't that bad, especially for my first time actually doing this one. I'm happy with that result. I'm going to continue here and end the recording, or the replay, or it automatically stopped. But yeah, that is the, what, the Mojave, Mosey, or however it was pronounced or called. That was pretty fun. It was quite difficult, but pretty fun. It was a nice, I hate to say it, but it was actually kind of relaxing. It wasn't so much having to stress about not hitting anything and going fast, whereas it was just efficiently getting to each point. And it was a nice little change of pace. I quite liked it. But either way, that's more time than I usually allocate for recording in a day. So, as usual, I hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching.